All right, Shalom, Shalom. This is Oracle Rubin coming out of Lions Den of Yasharala camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ha, Rakak, Wadash Ma'amah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Also to my elder as well down here in the Lions Den of Yasharala camp. Hero 1. Salutations to all the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the truth to sincerity. Today I have a lesson, Lord willing, is edifying to the hopefully elect out there, and also the men, women, and children that believe in sincerity as well, man. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and jump straight into it and play this video. Well, as it reads, China unveils rocket that defies physics with turns at Mach 2.6 and Mach 16 speed. All right. So calm, man. With that being said, I got a few precepts that are at here, man. And this is just the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shad, showing off his weaponry, man. All right. So with that being said, that's why he gave this knowledge and wisdom and understanding in order for these missiles to be able to be created. All right. This is Isaiah 54:16. It says, "Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, that bringeth forth an instrument for his works." For who works? The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai works, man. All right. Why these missiles, these ICBMs, these arrows, if you will, are created to do the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai's will, man. All right. And Scripture say His words shall not return unto Him void. In order for His words for not return to Him void, these things had to be created. They were created, but because He commanded them to be created, man. So He gave that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to these different scientists in order to be able to make these missiles, man. Like Russia, you got the Avangard, the Persevat, Satan 1, Satan 2, Sarmat, which is synonymous for the Satan 1, the Poseidon, the Kinzhal. Hey, the list goes on. Dongfeng with China, Moab, mother of all bombs. Hey, literally, the list goes on, man. Yeah. So it's the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. That's Him, literally. All right. Going down here to Jeremiah 50:25. All right, where it reads, it says, "The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai have opened His armory, and have brought forth the weapons of His indignation, of His anger, His righteous anger, man." So He gave that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding for them to be created, and He's bringing them out to fulfill His indignation, man. All right, why? Because it's prophesied for this place to be utterly destroyed. What place? America, Babylon. All right, it's prophesied for this place to be destroyed by what? How many missiles? According to Revelation 19, according to Revelation 9:16, by 200 million missiles, man. He heard, that's when John was on the island of Patmos and heard the number of the army of the horsemen, man. And it was 200,000. All right. So the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is giving this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to these different swordsmith, bombsmith, if you will, in order to fulfill His will, man. That's 200 million nuclear warheads that got to come over to this place and turn it into the lake of fire, man. And it's gonna happen. The Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, word should not return unto Him void, man. All right. So con, man, and that's what we're witnessing right now. North Korea just tested one of their new missiles the other week, man. You know, so we're in those times, man. All right, you got these different nations standing up against America. They're flexing their power. Why? Because matter of fact, Trump was just saying to Xi Jinping the other day, if China invades Taiwan, there are going to be consequences. Xi Jinping responded with, there isn't a power in the world that can stop the invasion of China into Taiwan, man. You know, so with that being said, hey, this is the time with Joel chapter 3, all right, starting at verse 9, where it reads, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And that's what they're doing, man. They're standing up against this whole America, Babylon, all right. letting America know that they are no longer that powerhouse, man. Matter of fact, that was 24. Let's say 20. Well, yeah. All right. Point right here, Jeremiah 50 and 23. It says, "How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations, man?" The reason why the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua lifting up the skirt of Babylon, showing all their wickedness, all their different atrocities they have been committing, showing the foundation that they really stand on, man, which is no power, man. You know, they standing on they living within the old glory days, you know. Just how like you have a high school superstar that didn't make it to college and didn't make it to the NFL, but at the age of 40, they're still living in the glory days of when they used to be that guy of when they was in 11th grade, man. So, hey, that's the mindset of America right now, man. So the other nations are standing up against America. Why? Because the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has given them that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding to be able to make these different missiles for them to defend themselves. All right, especially with Russia being the guard to these other nations, like Iran. All right, bringing them in up under their wing. All right, North Korea just said they're going to supply Iran too as well, man, with different missiles to combat against them. What's going on over there with between them and Israel? All right, also America too. All right. So yeah, they're standing up against this horde. They're standing up against this bully. All right. Why? Because they have the firepower in order to be able to fight back against them. You know. All right. So with that being said, it goes down to Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 24, where it reads, "I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon." Why? Because Babylon, God bless America and no place else. They feel like they can't be touched. They feel like war can't be brought to this homeland, man. They feel like they can't be struck. They got trust and faith within this golden dome that ain't even here yet, man. So that's when the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that's why the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to put that evil thought into these other nations, La'ab, into their mind, to go up into the land of the unwalled villages, man. You know, matter of fact. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 10. It says, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, it shall also come to pass that at the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think an evil thought." All right. So they're going to think an evil thought. What is that evil thought, man? The Lord is going to put into their mind and their little odds. Hey, man, let's make this move. Let's go over here. Hey, surround this place. Hey, and they're going to send off those nukes over here, man. All right. I'm gonna grab a precept for that too as well. It's then he goes to verse 11, "And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates." And that's some shit to say, man, because guess what? Just as was stated earlier, they have so much trust and faith within this golden dome that's not even here yet. But unfortunately, it's not going to be able to save them, man. You know why? Because the only thing that's going to get you out of this destruction that's to come is the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Why? Because He's our Redeemer. He's the only one that can redeem us and get us out of this situation that's to come, man. All right. So that's why we out here putting on as the hopeful elect, doing the work of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, presenting our body as a living sacrifice, man. Exalting the Lord day in and day out, doing the things that are pleasing to the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, feeding His sheep, giving that warning before destruction. All right. Why? Because that's the only way that we can get up out of here, man. Charity covers a multitude of sins, so therefore we get out here and freely receive this knowledge and wisdom and understanding from the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and we get out here and freely give it to His people, man. You know, because other than that, if you don't have faith in the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, neither are you doing the things that are pleasing to Him. Shit, it's a guarantee you don't have that golden ticket to get up out of here, man. Because they're flexing their muscles, man. China, as we just seen, Russia, as we all been seeing and hearing about, North Korea, all right, getting ready to step in the forefront, and many other nations, including America allies too as well, which is prophesied for them to turn and hate the whore too as well, man. And who is that whore? All right, America, Babylon, man. You know, NATO, they're gonna turn all their allied countries. They're gonna turn and hate America, man. So they're gonna come in within an alliance like Psalms 83. They're gonna become confederate against Babylon. And they're gonna be all in one, in unison about destroying this place, man. And that's where you're gonna get your 200 million missiles from. And we're on the verge of that right now, you know. Hey, they pushed that Mark B, which is coming up right around the corner, man. Hey, the civil unrest is coming. Hey, the people are not at ease about the things that are going on around the world. It's straight chaos going on. Texas flooded, Chicago flooding, different spots in the Carolinas. I think it was India that's flooding. Parts of Japan, if I'm not mistaken, or China, one of them. But yeah, man, these things catastrophes. Yeah, I was about to say that word very well. Catastrophes are going on all around the world, man. So, hey, that's part of the order applicator that they want to bring in for this new digital system, man. You know. So, hey, we're right on the verge of getting up on out of here, man. You know. But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, and once again, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Kwadash Ma'amath. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Also to my elder as well down here in the Lion's Den of Yasharala Camp, Herald 1. Salutations to all the Akim around the four corners of the earth, pushing the troops to Syria. Hey, Shalom, man. We almost out of here. Keep pushing. Shalom.